Welcome to Book Summaries Target 200 for year. And on this journey, we are here at the book number 3. Let us start the today's book. And today's book is all about Do Over, written by Acuff. Let me share my screen. Today we will have a blend of book summary, and we will have mind map as well as summary. Let us see first blog summary, then afterwards we'll go for mind map. Okay, we are Leader Lifestyle Hub, an unique place of digital leaders to enhance every day. Here comes the summary 3 out of 200. We have set the target of completion of 200 summaries in the year. And today's book is Do Over, written by Acuff. Let us see small information about Acuff. Acuff is the New York Times best-selling author of 7 books, including his Wall Street Journal bestseller, Finish, Give Yourself the Gift of Done. He is an INC magazine top 100 leadership speaker and has spoken to millions of people at conferences and companies around the world, including FedEx, Nissan, Microsoft, Lockheed Martin, Chick-fil-A, Nokia, and Comedy Central. His large and highly engaged social media following includes nearly 3 lakh Twitter followers, more than around 2 lakh Facebook followers, more than 1,25,000 Instagram followers, and more than 90,000 email subscribers who look for him for his unique blend of humor, honesty, and hope. 3 qualities he have: humor, honesty, and hope. He lives outside of the Nashville, Tennessee with his wife and 2 teenage daughters. Let us see the main targeted audience. The content of this book is taken from 4-minute books and other resources. Let us see targeted audience. The 19-year-old who is worried about her resume and can take stock of her CSA. CSA stands for Career Savings Account. Okay, we will see that what is that career savings account with John's quiz. The 33-year-old with a solid job who is doing a job but not much going on outside of work, not beyond out of the box. Anyone who often looks at their phone when talking to people. For these people, this is the book, a medicine for them, or a guidance for them. Let us see the synopsis. Do Over book shines a light on the 4 core skills you need to build an amazing career. First skill that you need to master is relationships. How do you talk to anyone, or how do you communicate with each other? Second one is skills, the skills that need to be enhanced to perform the job responsibilities. Third core skill that you need to have is character. Without character, all the other things are nothing. And the fourth core skill that you need to have is hustle until you make it happen, and shows you how to develop each one of them and use them in different stages of your career. So let us listen from the Acuff. Want a better job right this second? If you are willing to have a right job on this second, choose your attitude and adjust your expectations. Choose your attitude and adjust your expectations. Let us see the small review. Simple, funny, straightforward advice. John is really cool. He tries to bring out the best in others without sounding preachy or like he knows it all. The phrases and formulas he coins make his work more memorable, and it's easy to recall the concepts later on. If you are just not feeling it at whatever work you are doing right now, Do Over is a great book to pick up and learn from. Twitter was about quitting your job. Start was about starting your own. Do Over is what happens before, after, and sometimes in between these two. These are the 3 books together can give you good insights. One is the book Twitter. Second is the book Start. Third book is nothing but Do Over. It shows you how to intentionally build your career by focusing on developing 4 skills, each of which is particularly helpful in a certain stage of your career. Let us see the top 3 lessons. Look at what is in your career savings account. TM stands for trademark. Look at what's in your career savings account. Break through any career ceiling with new skills. Break through any career ceiling with new skills. Take a career jump by investing in your own character. Let us see what are these 3 lessons in detail tell us. Ready to call do over? Let's do it over then. Lesson number 1. Take stock of your career savings account. John says just like a filled bank account helps you through a financial slump, a filled career savings account helps you through a career slump. And it happens quite often. According to the 2014 Gallup poll, around 70% of the Americans are either not engaged or not enthusiastic in their jobs or downright hate them. But changing your career and rebuilding it requires courage. Remember this powerful message. Changing your career or rebuilding it requires courage. The way you build that courage is by making sure you have the abilities to handle whatever comes next. John suggests the following formula to calculate what's in your career savings account so far. Career savings account is a powerful formula. Write down on the paper or write down on the digital notes. Relationships plus skills plus character into hustle is equal to career savings account. Again repeating, relationships plus skills plus character into hustle equal to career savings account. Knowing you have a good network, solid technical skills, and a strong character, plus being prepared to do what it takes are the foundation of a strong CSA. If you want to have huge income in the career savings account, you need to build up these 4 characters, 4 strides. John even created a quiz to help you take stock. We will see that at the end of this. Let us see the lesson number 2. Learn new skills to break through career ceilings. Sometimes everything seems to be going fine, even though it feels like it doesn't. When you cannot really put your finger on what's wrong, because technically everything is well at your job, that's often a sign you have hit a career ceiling. You are paid well. You routinely handle all your tasks and are in good standing with all your colleagues. However, even though you are doing great, you just cannot get to the next level. No promotion, no headhunters contacting you, and no promising side projects on the horizon. In that case, your do-over book requires, or your do-over strategies requires an objective assessment of your skills. Ask yourself these 3 questions, and even you can write down the answers in the comments below. What are you good at? What are you good at? What are you missing is the second question. What are you missing? Which skills do you need to take your career to the next job? Remember these 3 questions again. What are you good at? What are you missing? Which skills do you need to take your career to the next step? Dig deeper. And John says a lot of our skills are often invisible, hiding beneath the surface. For example, let us take 2 examples here. For example, if you are the one organizing the annual company Christmas party every year, that's probably a good sign you are very organized in general. But once you see that, you will probably also notice that another skill you don't have would go quite well with it. Let us take another example. If you are good at organizing, how about actively creating and marketing events too? So you have something to organize and an event to pull off. By going out and acquiring exactly those skills that complement the ones you already have, you round out your skill set, which is just what you need to smash through that career ceiling and rise up. So this is powerful example. You need to identify at where you are good at, and you need to identify the multiple opportunities towards that powerful good at. Let us see the lesson number 3. Invest in your own character to get ready to take a career jump. But maybe you don't want to break through a career ceiling, the top of the career floor. Maybe you want to leave that building altogether. Take a career jump and start your own thing. In that case, the most crucial aspect you need to develop first is your character. Once you take the leap, a lot of responsibility will rest on your shoulders, and you will have to be a leader, first leading yourself and eventual co-workers later on. The strongest business is built on the strongest you. Remember this powerful message. The strongest business is built on the strongest you. The 3 most important character traits John observed in his 16-year stint through corporate America are 3 things: generosity, empathy, and presence. GEP. Generosity, empathy, and presence. These are the 3 powerful, important character traits that John observed. Generosity is very simple. Give more than what you receive. The more you give, the more you will receive. So remember the powerful message. Generosity is very simple. Give more than you receive. I remember the very first day at my internship, my advisor won tickets to see Pompeii in the cinema, and he invited me and another intern to join him. I will never forget that. For him, it was probably a small gesture, but for me, it was a huge to be treated like a friend when it was just my first day as an intern there. Empathy can be trained by asking yourself one simple question over and over again when you talk to others. How would I feel if I was in his or her shoes? That's all you need. Put yourself in the other person's shoes. How would I feel if I was in his or her shoes? This is all about empathy. Just mentally stepping into someone else's perspective will help you understand them so much better and judge them a lot less. Understand more and judge less. Presence is about being in the moment and paying attention. The 3rd character trait is presence. It is all about being in the right now moment and paying full attention or focus. So the next time a friend tells you a story, put down your phone, look at him or look at her, and really listen to their problems. So 3 character traits are very important. Generosity, give more what you receive. Empathy means put yourself in other man's shoes. Presence is the moment, means stay in the right now moment and pay attention. Invest in your character whenever you get a chance. All it takes is time. What it takes is time. And you can never know when the next career jump opportunity presents itself, which you will be glad you did. Let us see the small synopsis or revision of this particular book. Do Over by John Acuff. Let us see the small information about John Acuff, what we have recovered until now. John Acuff is the New York Times best-selling author of 7 books. He is an INC magazine top 100 leadership speaker. He spoke to millions of people at conferences and companies around the world. These are the companies: FedEx, Nissan, Microsoft, Lockheed Martin, Nokia, and Comedy Central. Let us see the targeted audience again. The 19-year-old who worried about resume, the 33-year-old who with a solid job but not much going outside of the parks, anyone who often looks at their phone when talking to people. Let us see the top 3 lessons again. Look at what is in your career savings account. What is your career savings account? Let us see the formula before that. Career savings account is nothing but relationship, skills plus character into hustle. Break through any career ceiling with new skills, upgrade yourself, take a career jump by investing in your own character. So let us see the 4 core skills that we need: relationships, skills, character, hustle. And how do you break through any career ceiling? Ask yourself 3 questions or 4 questions. What are you good at? What are you missing? Which skills do you need to take your career to next step? Okay, let me put another key lesson that we learned. 3 important character traits. What are the 3 character traits? Generosity, give more than what you receive. The second trait will be, what is the second trait? Generosity. After that, empathy. Put yourself in other person's shoes. And the third character trait, important character trait is presence. Be present in the right now moment and pay full attention. These are the 3 important character traits. So you can work on these 3 things to improve your character and to improve your career savings account balance. That's all from my side, and see you in another book summary another day. Until then,